Happy Sunday fun day, everybody. Let me pull up my chat real quick. Hey, Jeannie. Hello, hello. LT Spiritual, hello. Diamond Girl, hello. Angelica, hello. Pretty in Pink, hello. Andresa, hello. Smash and Splash, hello. Libra, hello. Amber, hello. Wait, Anastasia, hello. Space Cowboy, hello. Princess, hello. Lalima, hello. I got your donation first. Well, it's the only one I got so far, but Alicia, hello. Jean, hello. Blue Butterfly, hello. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8 spots left. And if I said your name, you'll be on the list. Probably even if I don't say your name, my mods will get you. Everybody enjoying the full moon. So bright. That Leo moon. I got my water out. Eight spots. And give it a couple more minutes. Rachel, hello. Yes, love. If I called you, you'll get a reading, boo. I have you at number, I don't even know. 13, 14, 15, 16. Number 16. Cherry, hello. I'm good. How are you? Neon, hey, hey. Siona, hello. I swear you got the longest name known to man. That's how I know it's you every time. All right, 4 spots. Content, hello. Three spots. The weather is stupid. It can't make up its mind. We got bipolar weather in Texas. It's cold, but I think tomorrow it's going to be warm. My nose, my eyes are watering. Starry night, hello. 2 more spots. How's the weather where you're at? It's that miserable kind of wet cold. If it doesn't fill up in a minute, I'll start. Yeah, I just have one for Lilima. I know, right? It's like we have all the seasons in one week. Lack, hello, welcome. I appreciate you subscribing. If you don't know already, make sure that you just hold your questions until I get to you. But I will put you on the list for a free one. We have 1 spot left. 1. Space Cowboy. The snow looked good. Snow is so refreshing, but I'm not about that cold life. Okay, who just donated? I don't want to say your real name, so let me know. I know that full moon is amazing. So bright. Maria, hello. You got the last free spot. Alright, so whoever just donated on Venmo, let me know. Okay, it's Neon. Alright, Neon, you'll go after Lilima. Alright, Lilima, babe, what's your question, boo? Okay, Neon, I got you, babe. You go after her. Yeah, that moon, this one makes me tired. I don't know why. Like, extremely tired. Like, I'll be ready for bed at noon. This is probably because it's my rising sign. I don't know. It seems like the closer it is in my chart, the more it bothers me. The Pisces moons always give me like super energy. I can't sleep for nothing because it's so strong. Leo makes me tired. Virgo makes me tired. Lalima, are you here? Okay, if she doesn't post, we'll go ahead and do Neon, and then when she comes, we'll do her. Why do I have these cards upside down now? I got her earlier. She was on the list. 14, number 14 on the list. All right, Neon. I got your question. Do you want me just to go ahead? Are you ready? I have Neon's question. I just want to make sure they're ready. Are you ready, Neon? Okay. Let's see. Lots of people here. Lots of people. Okay. The first thing I see is like an elevation or some kind of, like, you've got a passion. You've got your eye on something. You've been working really hard trying to build it, grow it, maintain it, whatever. Um, I feel that you're about to up level in this. So it's either like you're starting a business on your own, you're getting a raise, you're getting some kind of promotion in life, period. Um, I also feel a new sense of love, whether you're in a relationship or not. I think you've been single for a while, kind of trying to get your bag together, trying to build yourself up, trying to secure yourself so that when somebody else comes in, you know that you're in a place of you deserve it, first of all. You're not going to accept anything that's below you. I kind of feel like money's going to start flowing more easily to you come like the end of March through April. Like right now, you might just be still securing something into place. Now, let me get some more information and see if they give me anything else. I do see some love on the horizon, but it's hard to tell because it's all just like people. The lovers, definitely. Okay. This kind of feels like an outpouring of emotion now. It doesn't necessarily have to be somebody from the past, but it looks like you've been kind of holding out for the one that you know is going to be something that is going to last. It's not going to be some temptation. It's not going to be somebody that's unreliable. It's not going to be somebody that doesn't know how to make up their mind. Now, if you're currently in a connection, then I do see things changing or up leveling as well. Um, I definitely feel like the end of March through April, you're going to feel just amazing because I do see you stepping into a brand new era. especially when it comes to your money. Standing very strong. So I don't know if you're waiting for some money, or I just see it flowing very easily come that time. I do also see this love because I got the Fool twice with the Lovers. It may start off slow, and if it's a past person, it's like they hit you up out of nowhere. Like, I've been thinking about you, I've been holding on to you, I've been working on myself possibly, and they're ready to try again and move past some kind of conflict. Now, I can't really see past that of like who it will be, but Gemini could be significant, Aries could be significant, but more than anything, I see you standing very strong for self-love, what you want out of life, where you're going, and I don't think anything's going to distract you, because I feel like you have like a keen, like your eyes are set on something other than just love. You know where you're going now. So you're a single man. Well, I definitely feel like you're not going to be single for long, babe. But it comes like at the right time too. It's like maybe you've been dealing with a lot of things within yourself, trying to, like I said, secure your money, secure your household, all those things, and it comes like right at the time you're feeling like just the best. Now, I don't know what it is that's happening, but I do feel it has a lot to do with like income, money, blessings, and kind of like a new start in something. So it looks really good for you. I don't even see anything that I could like warn you about, because it doesn't look like a warning or anything like that. It just basically looks like, you know, you about to get out there. And Lalima, are you back? You're welcome, boo. Anytime. Thank you for being here. Hey, Jason. She's not. All right, let's move on to the free list then, Jeannie. Whenever she comes back, let me know. If not, I'll just keep pushing it back to a different live. Who is the person? Can we get some descriptions or something, please, Spirit? Emperor and the Sun. A boss. Boss daddy. Two of Cups. Somebody that just hits that spot, that right spot. You see them, they see you. And this is a man. He could be in the military. He's wearing kind of like, you know, an emperor gear here. And again, Aries, you know, lots of fire here. So there's going to be a lot of passion. I feel like they're going to show up and you're going to be like, damn. It's going to take you by surprise. And then I've got the Tower and the Empress. So definitely a divine match on the horizon that takes you just like, whoa. And then behind it's the Wheel of Fortune. Girl. Scorpio energy, Libra, Virgo, Aquarius, Taurus. That looks like a good one. A keeper. A keeper, Jeannie. Right? Oh, hard hit. Jeannie likes them hard-headed boys, huh? It's just a helmet. And thank you to Crow's Nest for your 2 donations. I'm going to go ahead and do hello and then I do you, okay? Oh, you got a new name? Planet Boo Intuitive. Can I still call you Crow's Nest? That's how I know you. All right, let me do hello real quick and I got you, Jess. Okay, what does your spirit team want you to know about this trip? How do I say this? If you go into it thinking it's going to be a disaster, it will be. If you go into it knowing that you're doing it for all the right reasons and that time is very short. And sometimes we don't take advantage of the opportunities that we have when we have them. And Spirit's like, this is your family, right? We never know. Tomorrow's not promised. So instead of going in it with this attitude of it's so much, go into it with nothing but love because that's your family. You know, and like I said, sometimes we don't realize that time can be very short and we miss out on things that we regret later. And so I feel like you need to take a different perspective on it and enjoy the time that you have with certain family members because like I said, especially if it's your grandmother, we never know, you know? So I would take every advantage of that. Oh, thank you, Crows. Not that I don't like the Planet Boo Intuitive, it's just hard for me to wrap my mouth around as easy as Crow's Nest. All right, Boo, what's your question? Yeah, I mean, I understand family can be difficult, but they're still your family, you know? Unless it's like really toxic, I wouldn't say, you know. If it was toxic, I'd say no, but, you know. All right, Crow's Nests. Career for the immediate future. All right, babe, let's see. Okay. This feels kind of like perfect timing. To me, this looks like right now, maybe it's not time, right? Because there's this perfect job that I see coming around like end of February, March time. And you're just happen to look, maybe you're out and about and you see a sign or you see some kind of synchronicity and you look at your phone or you get some kind of communication out of nowhere after you think that it's blocked and nothing's working out. Like I said, I definitely feel like there's one perfect thing coming for you very soon. Let me see. And so Spirit's like, hang tight, hang tight. It's not time to move yet, but when it's time to move, you'll know it. Yeah, kind of get in the flow because something is working itself out here. Success. Because let's say a job, you get a job right now and a better one comes along, then you'd be stuck. You know, you wouldn't be able to move as easy as it is right now. So just hang tight, it's coming. Yeah, it's something about like when it happens, everything's going to change really fast. So get prepared. Enjoy the quiet for now because this is like the midst of the storm. You're about to get like a whole lot come in. Um, I kind of feel it's a like a remote position or something to where you get to move around a lot, and it's very prosperous. It gives you some sort of freedom. This is the second time I've seen that card. Star power. Yeah, I definitely get like a very pink gold color, which is very inviting and warm for you. So just hang tight for now. I don't think it's going to be too long, honestly. I think it's just a matter of time. So when it's time, it's going to be time. You're going to see it. It's going to... So I don't know if you've already applied to this place or there's just like some hang-ups right now that they're having to work through in order to get it to you. But it's definitely coming. And when it comes, it's coming fast. So get ready. Well, maybe it's not time to move there yet, you know. That's a lot, you know. I'd say every rejection, just count it as a blessing because it probably would have been hell for you, you know. The right one is coming along. All right. Love in the immediate future. I see your patience is running really thin. It's coming too. Like, it seems like everything has fallen in place. You were meant to have this time out so that you could become a better version of yourself. Um, I definitely feel something amazing in the future, but this looks like a slow burn. So I don't feel like it's gonna be you meet this person and everything, you get married in a year. I don't see that. I see it as a partner, somebody that builds you up, somebody that supports you, somebody that wants you to be happy with yourself, and they're gonna be like your rock. And it kind of gives me like a friend vibe, almost like a best friend. And so it could start very slow, but it does end in the 10 of coins. um I don't think you've seen this before, so that might be the problem, is that you don't know how to accept things, because a lot of times things come with strings. So Spirit's advice is just take it slow, get to know this person. Don't let your ego tell you that, well, they're not for me. I don't feel that rush of adrenaline when I'm around them. It's because they're not toxic. They're not a narcissist. This is somebody that's going to feed your soul. But I feel like it takes a while to really kick off. So, like I said, it might be like you meet somebody and y'all just are cool. You vibe, but you're not sure if it's the friend or if it's the lover. But in the end, it turns out really good. So that's what I got. And thank you for your donations, babe. One of my old timers, man. You've been rocking with me for a while. LT Spiritual. General New Love. Let's make that happen. General New Love. The Fool. Brand new. Could be an Aries or a Pisces. I definitely feel this is a strong connection, but it feels like very playful. Like it's exciting. And this person values you a lot. So this could be a flirt. This could be a date. This could be something just popping off out of nowhere. You're standing very strong when this happens. So like I said, I think you're not out there looking for love. You're like, when it's meant to find me, it'll find me. And then it finds you. So I think Pisces and Aries season is going to be very important. But this person is going to love you. But it seems like at first you might have your doubts because they're very playful. It feels like it's fun more than anything. Like y'all have a good time together. Candy Rain is playing. That is an old song. What is coming towards you in the near future? And you're welcome. Thank you for being here. I kind of feel you're in a period of adjusting to something. Um, like trying to avoid repeating stuff. A lot of shadow work going on here, and I know that's not what you're looking for, but it does look like you're figuring out how to control the brain, the ego, the obsessive thinking, not about a person or anything, but just in general, like that over stress. I feel a sense of calm coming to you more than anything. Now this could also mean somebody comes back and there's some kind of communication that just you're like, I don't want this to again. Like I don't want to repeat this cycle again. That's kind of what I'm feeling. Like you're really looking at it like, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't, like you're getting very clear, but it's coming from a very calm space. Like you're getting control over your emotions and your mind here. I can't tell you exactly what this has to do with. It just feels like more personal than anything. It feels like a sense of like relief. So you might be doing meditation or something that's helping you to get more centered. But I do feel there's something coming, some kind of communication or something that you're just like, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm not going to do this anymore. And that may be what ends a certain cycle that you've been going through. And it doesn't have to be like a lover or anything like that. It could be a friend. It could be anything. Diamond Girl, one of these days we're going to get the Lovers and the Emperor and all those things. Oh, that's a good song. No One by Alicia Keys played today. You know what song's playing for me? Is Forever My Lady. That's a good song. I think somebody's kicking themselves for walking away from you. And so their energy, because you're still attached to them some way energetically, they're calling out to you and letting you know, like, I've realized no one is going to measure up like I tried. So it does feel like a past person, somebody you may have had conflict with. They left you in the cold, they walked away, and now they're like, damn, what did I do? And wanting new with you. Maybe they're trying to get you soft, so they're sending you the love songs without sending you the love songs. They're trying to get you like in the mood for love again, or to think about them. I'm sure a specific person came to mind when that happened. Pretty in Pink. Pretty in Pink. Pretty in Pink. You're welcome, babe. Alright, no Pretty in Pink, Andressa. Because that song starts off, so you're having my baby. No Andressa either. Smash. Smash. Yeah, free list is closed today, babe. Smash and Splash. Smash and Splash. There you are. Okay, what's up with him? I had the Lovers and the Fool here, so there's definitely love still that remains. The connection is definitely still there. I think y'all are on two different levels. Like you are standing very strong in the Queen of Swords, whereas this person is in the Knight of Swords. I do feel they're wanting a new beginning. Eight of Wands, Fool. But they could be planning on communicating with you. Probably during Mercury retrograde. Twins seem to do stuff like that. You could be having dreams about them, or they could be obsessively thinking about you or dreaming about you as well. But I think y'all are doing y'all's own thing for a reason. And y'all will meet back at center to fill up that battery, and then because I don't think you're quite there yet as far as where you're wanting to go or where they're wanting to be. Because Knight of Swords is, they're a little reckless, you know, they don't think before they speak. They do shit without like using common sense sometimes. They need to be in their natural element of the Hermit to learn, I think. Especially if they're a Virgo. But love is still there. They're definitely thinking about you. Thinking about talking or speaking to you. Probably more towards like within the next month, I'd say. All right, Libra girl. Thank you, Burton, for your 2 donations. You'll go after Libra. If they're here. If not, you'll be next, Burton. Good night, Irene. Have a good night, love. All right, Burton, where are you at, boo? What's your question? He's been in the Hermit. Well, that's where he needs to be. That's good. Okay. They all showed up together, so I don't know. You're welcome, babe. All right, Burton. Regarding work. All right, let's do it. It kind of feels like the atmosphere is divided, and I can't explain it. There's a lot of fake love here. And then there's some that really honestly want to work well with you. Maybe it's overcoming that other side of that fake love, fake smiles, stab you in the back type of energy. I do feel your work environment is becoming a little more peaceful on the surface, at least. Maybe you're able to work with some and not with others. Yeah. It's like they'll act like your friend, smile in your face, and then deceive you. And thank you, Rachel. Let's see. I definitely feel there's a change since the last time we talked, and I don't know if something has changed. Maybe you got a raise or something that made you feel more secure there, happier there. But I do feel it's like there's people that aren't on your side because you are very vibrant energy. You deserve the best. You expect the best. You're headed for the best. So maybe the main thing is like you've learned to not worry yourself about the shit that don't matter, like the people that don't matter. Um, I definitely feel there's a turn coming though, to where maybe you catch a lucky break because these people get themselves caught up in something. Like somebody sees through their bullshit. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of movement headed your way. So I don't know if there's a new position you want, if you want to be in charge of something, or this could even mean like you moving like jobs even, or like places. Maybe they have other locations or something. I don't think you've changed yourself in the midst of whatever this energy is, but it's like you go in there and you're like, I don't know who to trust, and I don't blame you. But just be patient. It's all going to work itself out. All of a sudden, the people that are hating will end up disappearing. Now, that seems scary. Not like that. They're not going to just disappear, but all of a sudden, they just don't show up to work one day or something. I don't know. I just get two sides. I can't really tell you which one is what. But I can look into that if you want me to. Love in February. I think the hate is coming from like the bottom, not the top. Not from like the people in charge, but from like the people that are a little bit lower on the totem pole. Let's see what's coming in love for you in February. And thank you, Rachel, for your 2 donations. You'll go after Burton. You sent a PayPal. Let me see. I didn't get one. Hold on. I don't know where you sent it. Oh, you'll send one. I was like, I didn't get one. All right. Okay. Second question, love in February. If someone does come in February, it kind of looks like somebody that you dealt with before. Somebody that's just... They feel like they promised a dream that can't work out because they're still in a place of thinking love is a game. And not necessarily that love is something not to be conquered, but to envelop. I feel like there's an illusion here that you need to be careful about. Now, this could also mean maybe the person from the past, they were in a hurt place, so their actions may have been bad in the past, and now they're coming in wanting more. 77 can be important. Yeah, it definitely feels like something that's taken a break because it didn't work. Like, because this person wasn't open enough or they weren't willing to give. So it's just been on hold. The Seven of Swords came out twice. So, like I said, I think this person thinks love is a game. So I would be careful of anybody that's trying to hook up with you February, probably March. Because I know Mercury retrograde starts the end of this month. So it can bring back a lot of weird energies. I would just keep looking forward. Because I think the one you're meant to be with is past whatever this dumbness is. Seven of Swords to me, it's like my pet peeve card. Like, that's the card I don't want to see. Like, quit playing with me. Don't play with me. It's not honest. You know what I mean? So maybe this is just a warning. Real love is in the future for you, yes. But be careful of this person. Make sure if they do try to sell you a dream that they can stand on it. Because I don't feel like they can. I feel like they've got a good talk, but not a good walk. Alright, thank you, Amber. You'll go after Rachel. I don't know who this person could be, honestly. It just looks like they miss your energy, but they're just not ready to handle your energy. Because I feel like you're sitting in a place of being very emotionally balanced. Like, you love from a good place. This person, not so much. This song gives me so much nostalgia. It's I Remember by Keisha Cole. Alright, Rach. What's Jeffrey's future action thoughts? Okay. I feel like out of nowhere they're going to show back up. But hold on, let me clarify first because I don't want to. Whatever they're going through right now is going to fix their vision a little bit. It's going to help them to be a better man. Most definitely. More secure. More open-hearted. Like, I do feel that they use work as a distraction sometimes to not focus on love because there's still something that needs to be worked out within them. But I think that's what's going on now. That's why they're just pushing back a little bit. I kind of feel it's a, even though they're becoming a better man, I do feel like when they come back in trying to start things again with you, it kind of feels a little manipulative. It feels like they'll play with your emotions a little bit. Because even though it seems like whatever's going on is going to help them be a better man, I don't know if the two of you are like meant to be more than just, you know, casual. But I do feel like they're going to try to start this again, but not today, not tomorrow. I feel like it's going to take a minute. But I'm concerned just because it kind of looks like they're still wearing some sort of mask when they come back around. So they might tell you all the beautiful things and not necessarily know how to do the work. Is that your second question, Rachel? All right. He's handsome. Is he hanging out with any girls romantically? I do feel he gets a lot of attention because I do see that he's a good looking man. Like, a lot of girls probably think he is the one they want, but I don't see him choosing to do anything with these people. And I think it's because he keeps showing me this tower that's happening in his life, and I don't know what the tower is, but you know, the tower is not comfortable most of the time. So he's like, I could, but I don't, you know? He could meet him at bars or like the club, something like that. Maybe he got a sneaky link. But he's not like committing to anybody. I think right now there's nothing going on, but I do feel like as time goes on, I think that he will have somebody to sleep with at least. Because that's really all he's looking for right now. Like, love is on the back burner. So, romantically, not now, but I mean, if worst comes to worst and you're not there and nobody's there, he'll probably go get him a little something on the side, but not even show up for it, really. It's just like maybe a one night stand or like a little sneaky link, kind of like a friends with benefits. Because I do feel right now commitment is off the table for him. No, I feel like the girls are giving him attention, but he's not like responding to it right now. I don't see him going on dates. I do see him like maybe getting approached at like bars or something like that. All right, Amber, your turn. All right, so I'm going to close the donations here for tonight. All right, Amber. Any love between now and spring? I feel Mercury retrograde is already leaving its mark. I feel like there's somebody that's going to be returning in your direction. This is somebody that's either been watching you for a while or somebody that you and them, there was a connection there, but something happened and the two of you separated for a while. Maybe even last September can be significant. Maybe this person treated you like you were going to be their wife. You were going to be their person. And they still feel a connection to you, whoever this is. I've got Scorpio, Virgo, Gemini. Now, if this is not a past person, then this is somebody that's going to remind you of a past person. But I kind of feel like this is either something that never got off the ground or possibly even like y'all were friendly, but there's been some kind of distance here. And there's been growth too. I will say that. There's been a lot of inner reflection. But definitely moving in pretty quick. Could even be two people. I got the King and the Queen of Pentacles here. So there might be one connection from the past that tries to resurface right after you get into a connection with the person you're probably more than likely supposed to be with. Because I have the King and Queen of Pentacles. There's a lot of communication here. Unless this person has gone through the transformation to where you two align now. But can't really tell. I feel there's love for this past person, but this is more of a secure, stable connection that's coming in. Now, this could be even like your karma for being a good person, you know, like deserving love after a time of not being treated correctly. Maybe you've gone through the death and rebirth and you've been kind of just keeping to yourself, growing, elevating, and that's what's attracting this new person. But I do feel some Mercury retrograde stuff, so I think Jean said it started at the end of February. So that should be probably the time you're going to hear from that person. I don't know about this other person. This feels more of like I'm guessing it would happen before that or slightly after. I'm not sure. They could already be in your energy though. Hopefully that helps, Amber. Yeah, I didn't see Leo. I definitely saw Gemini and Virgo, so. And Rachel, I'm saying like in the future, not today. And yes, I did say that. Thank you for being here, Ember. All right, who is next? Anastasia or Space Cowboy? Why does it always fall on my birthday? I think last year was the Venus retrograde on my birthday, and now it's the Mercury great. Space Cowboy, are you here? Okay. Princess? And I don't know what happened with Lalima, but if she doesn't show up, I'll just put her for next time. Okay, babe, just post your question. What does A have planned for you for Valentine's Day? Showing you some sexy time. Looks like maybe planning a trip. But definitely he's thinking about the good stuff. Like we're gonna go here, we're gonna get down, or like it's like a vacation. They could reveal something to you as well, like their feelings possibly. But I do see like travel or like movement, so it's not going to be like at home, it's going to be somewhere else. Maybe they're going to take you on a date, but they're just more thinking about when you get home. Steak and BJ's are like the thing that they like. Possibly a girlfriend proposal. Alicia, you're welcome, babe. Blue butterfly. Yeah, I got it. What's coming towards you in the next few months? This could be the return of something as well. A lot of return energy. I feel like you're getting into your hot girl era. Like you're looking good, and there's an offer coming your way. Now, you could have just recently walked away from something, or like really just disconnected yourself from. You're like, I'm not happy here, and you're gone. And now, like, spirit sees that you made the decision to choose yourself, and you're showing up very like energized and ready for love and the passion with it. Ace of Pentacles, definitely an opportunity headed your way. Now, this could even, if it's not about love, it could just be like you moving in the direction of a new opportunity, possibly work related, It's definitely going to be a solid offer, though. I think this is going to happen the end of this month through like next month. But I feel like you get excited about it. You're ready to go for it. So when this comes in, you're like, bet, that's what I've been looking for. Yes. Because I definitely feel you've walked away from the shit that doesn't matter. You're like, I know there's something better out there for me. And it's like you run into it. So I don't know if you're leaving a job behind and you find the perfect job for you. Something like that. Okay, I'm glad, babe. All right, Rachel. Thank you for being so patient and actually showing up. Rachel. I don't see one right now. I didn't see one right now. I saw it in the future, but let's look again. Eventually, yes, but not right now. Right now, he's in a state of like homebody, maybe hanging out with friends. But if you don't come back, definitely he'll move on to have something. Like I think it's like a friends with benefits thing. I don't think he's looking for a relationship right now. But no, definitely not right this second. All right, Cherry. What's coming in love? I think for right now, your vision is changing. So what you used to be attracted to, you might not be attracted to anymore. Um, I think you're kind of just you're done with the ones that can't commit. You're done with the ones that don't have the time, don't show up for you. The future holds good things, but like right now I feel like you're in a you time. Like you need to work on you, and it's hard to change your vision, especially like if you've been attracted to a certain type for so long and then you're not attracted to that anymore, but you're not sure what you're attracted to now. It kind of takes a minute to adjust. So I say over the next couple of months, I think you're just in the embracing who you are, so that when love does show up for you, you're going to choose correctly. You're not going to go after people that stress you out, run you in circles. So nothing in the immediate future, but I do feel a little further out in the year. All right. What does Spirit want you to know right now, Neon? Let's see. They're telling you there's a lot of options for you. You've been going through kind of like a very painful, chaotic, like disruptive type of vibe. Something may have really done, or someone or something may have done you really dirty. And so for a while, maybe you were fearful of it happening again. You were in a state of like, I don't want to deal with this, stuff. There's a new beginning on the horizon for you. There's a lot of options for you. But don't let the fear of the past keep you from making like the right decisions, right? And when you make this next decision, make sure it's the one that like lights your soul up. Something free, something joyful, something to be happy about. And don't go into it with like, well, shit, when's the shoe gonna drop? And that could be right now, you really having to look at maybe how you viewed people in the past, or how things have happened in the past for you, and not letting it keep you back, but like turning it into a fire to go forward and grab on to what's meant for you. Because I do feel it's a lot of fear that's kept you from really hitting that sweet spot, So be brave. You've got a lot of options of where you can go. And they're about to put them in your face too, so get ready for that. Because a lot of times we'll be like, well, I don't know what my options are. Alright, Sienna, what does Spirit want you to know for the rest of 2026? Man, 90s R&B is just in my head right now. How deep is your love? The wait is worth it in the end. You could be separated from a person, or maybe you haven't found the person yet, but you've been fixing yourself and your brain and your heart and your soul and all those things. Just, I think the cycle you're going through is getting out of being closed off to the world, to the point that maybe the best thing for you to do is just keep living in the meantime. Changing your perspective of like why things happen, why things don't happen. But I do feel there's a lot of clarity to be gained in 2026, and I do feel you will meet someone that gets you. Now, this could be a soulmate, this could be a friend, this could be whatever, but I do feel like the wait was important here. So if you start to get anxious, like nothing is happening, what am I going to do? Just know you're fixing yourself to gain what is meant for you. And not like fixing yourself like there's something wrong with you. But a lot of times our thinking can be very wrong. Like the way we're moving can be very wrong. Or, I mean, if you get what I'm saying, like there's healing to be done still in the meantime. All right. And thank y'all for being here. I appreciate you guys. Content. The week ahead, I could do that. Something happens this week that really upsets you. And I'm not sure what it is. It could be like you have conflict with somebody, or there's something somebody says that just hits you a certain way. But there's change in this. Like the whatever is done or said this week is necessary for things to change. And I don't know what this is. This could be like somebody just doing some dumbness. They hit your car and you're like, well, now I've got to fix it. So now I'm without. So it's kind of like just stay positive. It might be a little bit of a hectic week. People might be, I mean, it is a full moon. So people act weird around full moons. It's just the truth. It's just the season. Like, this could also mean somebody that, like, comes out of the cold to try to start again. Like, start the fire again. I don't know. It doesn't look like the best of weeks, but it definitely looks like it's the change from it is necessary. Because I had the Knight of Wands, the Five of Cups, and the Five of Pentacles. That's not a good feeling. But the fives don't feel good, but they always end up for the better. So you got to focus on that. You're welcome, babe. Lalima, you're back. What is your donation question, babe? Is she really here? Okay, they're warning you about a trip you're about to take. Okay. What is the warning about this trip, or is there a warning? I don't see anything that would indicate a warning. Looks like fun to me. It kind of looks like you've needed a vacation, or you've needed to get away. I personally do not see any warnings whatsoever. It just looks like you're with good people. You're in good hands. There's something about patience here. So maybe like your flight gets delayed a little bit, or there's some kind of delay in travel. But I definitely don't see... I see the need to be patient a little bit, but I don't see anything negative here. There might be somebody that tries to change the plans a little bit that may frustrate you, but, or try to get in. I just feel like there's an adjustment needed. I don't necessarily feel anything negative, though. If anything, there's trouble with the way that you get there, and something has to be adjusted. It says just be patient. Everything, it looks like you'll have a good time. I don't see anything to be concerned about. So I don't know. Maybe they picked up on something I didn't, but I honestly, I think you'll have a good time. I don't think there's anything bad that's gonna happen. It looks like it's a protected type of energy that's fun, it's easygoing, there's laughs, there's excitement. It looks like you're around people that got your back, so I don't know. All right, Starry Night. Will JP the Aries ever love you as much as his ex? I definitely feel like they're going to commit in the future. You just got to be patient with them, because I think their idea of love with their ex was kind of distorted, if that makes any sense. There's healing that was necessary, I think, because of that connection. That's happening to make them a better lover, a better friend, a better partner. So when they love you, they're going to love you from more of an unconditional place than they did with their ex. I think their ex was like, they loved them, yes, but it was from a distorted lens. And so when you get it, you'll get the real authentic thing. A more grounded forever type of thing. All right. How will you respond to your recent email? I mean, I don't feel like they're gonna respond. It makes them happy. Um, they may not tell you how it makes them feel, because I feel they're not the type to be like overly emotional, even though they feel it. Um, I'm not sure what you wrote them, but it feels like they're happy for the chance, or they're gonna take a chance, or to tell you something in response. So I hope that makes sense, because I have the Nine of Cups, the World, and the Queen of Swords. It's kind of like good to know, or something like that. Why did the manager at the retailer feel it was best to reduce my hours? The new staff. think it's temporary. I think they're just trying to make it evenly distributed, especially if they've got to do like a lot of training. Because I know when you first start, you got to go through the training, and the training takes a little bit longer than the people that are already in place. I think in time, things will get more evened out. Right now, they're just trying to fit them where they can to get as much experience and training as possible. But it'll come back to you from what I can see in the future. So I wouldn't worry too much about it. Just take it as, okay, I got a little bit of a vacation in the meantime. But I don't think it's going to be forever, because I honestly feel like their work hours will be shorter once they get it all together. You're welcome, babe. All right, Jean. I think it's your turn. Okay. 66. You make them feel really good. There could have been like a lot of fear in their mind that they're now becoming more comfortable with. Um, they think about you a lot when the two of you aren't together. I think they're starting to feel like this past life connection with you. And they're kind of looking forward to the future of like what's to come between the two of you, because it seems like the more that they like are around you, the more that they feel comfortable, the more that they you make them feel really good, almost like childlike. And I've kind of seen that before. It's like, because you're like the teacher in their mind, they have a younger sense to them compared to you. But I almost feel like you're unlocking certain things within them that have been dormant. So maybe in the past life, you two were very strong spiritual leaders. If you believe in that thing, whatever. But I do feel like, I even feel like the ghosts are telling you, or the dead have been telling you something about this person. It's very dreamy. Well, whatever it is, he moved past it, and he's like totally in his head thinking about you. Maybe he's hoping you can move past it. Because I do feel he has been very, like, I don't want to say detached, but unsure of, like, how to handle you. I feel your grandmother talks to you a lot about this connection. Because I saw, like, an older woman. Like, this is part of the plan or something. But that's what I got for y'all. I love y'all so much. Thank you, mods, for keeping everything in line for me. I really appreciate you. More than you know. This moon got me tired. I don't know. It's probably got y'all wildin'. I don't know how the moon does you, but this one's got me like, I'm ready for bed already. But I love you guys. I wish y'all all the best. And I will see y'all again on Wednesday. Besitos.